Welcome, good morning. It is market day. For those who don't know me, I am Vivian of the Midnight Crafters. If this is your first video, I run a small business, the Midnight Crafters, for all of my crafty cousins returning. I know it's been a while. I'm so glad you're here. I'm getting ready to, well, I'm at Chick-fil-A right now. I need breakfast. Yes, I'm running late. Yes, I am trying my best to get to the place on time, but we know how I am. It's raining. I was supposed to be an outdoor vendor, but at this current time, they've moved us indoors, so that changes the dynamics of how I was going to have everything together. So we're gonna see how that goes. But overall, hopefully it's a great experience. It's currently raining, so I don't know how many people are going to come today. It's usually I usually do this event every spring and fall, and it's usually a great turnout, so we're gonna see how it goes. Now that it's raining, I'm indoors, so maybe it'll still be good, but who knows. If you want to see this journey, or if this is the type of content you want to see, join me. All set up, ready to go. Let's hope it's a great event. Event has been officially an hour. I sold 2 items. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. But there are 7 other crochet plushy vendors here, and we are tucked in the back because, like I said before, we were supposed to be outside, but they had to make room for us inside. So now we're making up. Oh, people are coming. Okay, update. It is 12:35. I have 8 sales. Yeah, we got about 2.5 hours left. We'll see how everything goes. I just got my lunch, so I'm about to eat it. It's jerk chicken, so I'm excited. I might check in a couple more times, one more time before the end of the event. We'll see how everything goes. So, final update of the day. I'm not even going to put forth the effort of flipping the camera around. I made 10 sales. It is 2:30. The event wraps up in 30 minutes. I'm tired, and this event was, I'll go into detail later, but you all have seen, we've had better. But my best seller were the bobble bees. They sold the most, 4. Sold a couple leggy froggies. I sold a couple sad hamsters. One Mabel chicken. I sold a big cheeky beaky. And a squid. That's it. Might be one of my worst events ever. Best location has become my worst event. Go figure. I'll see y'all in the next clip. Hey y'all, how you doing? So checking in a couple days later, I really needed to come to terms with Saturday and how I processed it. Also got my hair done, but I'll get into it. So my experience with Saturday, this one is the Huntingtown event. You all know about the Huntingtown event. Huntingtown High School has consistently been one of my top performing events that I have worked and have my experience with. That being said, I was going into this market with my mindset of, okay, I'm gonna have my outdoor setup. I'm going to sell really well. I didn't make as many items, so that was on me. I didn't have as many items with me for this event, but I had almost 100 items, so I was right there. It was just time got away from me and I didn't have enough time to make everything I wanted to, but I was confident that I was going to do really well because, like I said, I consistently do well at Huntingtown. Well, it just so happened that on that Saturday, it rained. So with the rain brings a whole host of different roadblocks. I'll call them roadblocks. A lot of obstacles, if you will, that prevented me from performing as I would have liked. So first thing that was against me was the rain. So I expected that the event was going to be rescheduled, but it wasn't. Instead, what they did was they moved all of the outdoor vendors who could be moved from outdoors indoors. The thing with that is they had already had indoor vendors in their designated locations. When I first started, I was inside and I did pretty well at that event, but I didn't have a lot of space. So that's why I started moving outside, and I had my tent and I had so much space and that spaced things out and it worked out better. This event, they gave me sufficient space. You saw I was in a back corner. The thing was, I was in a back corner. Their lights were very low. It was in the back auxiliary area of the school area where like the athletics department usually sits. So not a lot of foot traffic for the main event. And with the rain, there was already a low turnout as it was. The other thing that really impacted me, there were, let me see if I get the count right, 10 crochet vendors at this event. Give you some context. The event has 90 vendors. So of the 90 vendors that were at this event, 10 of us had crochet plushie items or were crochet plushie specific vendors. So with me being no longer outside, being relegated to the outskirts of the event on a rainy day, with multiple other vendors selling the same things I did, I really saw a depreciation in my profits for Huntingtown, which was unfortunate because I had other positive experiences for this event. Namely, I got to meet several new crochet vendors who also have social media, so I connected with them. I saw a lot of up and coming young folk who really are taking to the craft, which I am happy to see that crochet is still thriving and has that market of inspiration for people to continue to join us. It just was unfortunate that they put us all in the same venue spot. I don't see them as competition. They weren't competition. We're a community, all in all. It's just when you put multiple products, especially handcrafted items, all in the same area, we're going to pull from each other's ability to be able to sell well. And I hope they did well. I saw mine go down from where I usually am to where I did today. Well, I did Saturday, and I hope that these new up-and-coming crocheters don't feel discouraged based on their experience from this particular market. Now, with that being said, I got to meet one of you at this event. You actually came out and you saw me. You didn't want to give me your name, and that's okay. I understand. You didn't want me to say your name on here, but blue sweater with the white polka dots, I appreciate you being there. It warmed my heart to know that I am being recognized out in the wild and that you all were excited to see me. I really do appreciate you all for that. And I did genuinely enjoy being away and doing something other than my 9 to 5. I got to do my craft again, and I missed that so much. So I was happy I was able to get back into the Midnight Crafters and get that experience again. Now, with that being said, you want to get into the numbers? Let's get into the numbers. So, I had 10 sales. 10 sales total. My most popular item was, like I said, my bobble bee. I sold 5 of them. I probably sold more of those because my bobble bee is only $5 plus tax, but it's $5, and I didn't really charge tax this time around because at that point I was just ready to be done. But if they had cash, I just let them have it for the amount that they had on them. So the $5 bees, sold 5 of those. My Leggy Froggies, I sold 2 of those. They're $10 a piece. I made sad hamsters, and I sold those for $10, and I sold 2 of those. Surprisingly, I only sold 1 tofu turtle. I know, I sold out Easter, but I only sold 1 this time. And my Cheeky Beaky, I sold 1 large one and then 1 regular size one, both mallard ducks, ironically. Now, the thing is, when I look at all of this, oh, and I sold a squid for $13. When I look and consider everything that I sold, like I said, 10 sales. That's it. I can't even tell you how much I made. I collected $144.43 for this event. The event cost me $55 to participate. That was the vendor fee, $55. And then, of course, I paid my sister to help me. So, I made nothing. In fact, I'm in the hole for this event. So, that's why I took a couple of days to collect myself and thoughts, because I really felt discouraged and down, like disheartened by all of this experience, because I really do cherish my time with the Midnight Crafters. If I'm not making anything from it, I mean, I was really torn up, because I want the Midnight Crafters to be something to help me to spend time with my children. They need me now more than ever. And not making a profit at an event where I usually thrive really messed with my head. So it was at that time where I just took a step back, collected my thoughts, and the conclusion I came to was this was my bad event. It's bound to happen if you ever do market experiences. You're bound to have a couple of bad ones in there among the good ones. I've usually been doing really well. I've taken for granted Huntingtown being one of my more favorable markets, and I need to remember that at any point in time I could have an experience that actually puts me in the hole, compared to consistently doing well. What does this mean for the future of the Midnight Crafters? I need to revamp and revise my approach. I was like full steam ahead thinking about just doing market after market to try to build a revenue to compete with my 9-to-5, but I realized that's going to wear me out. So I'm not going to do the May 11th event. I'm not going to participate in the Shady Side event, unfortunately, because it's just so close to the one I just did. Instead, I'm going to participate in the Bowie event that I have coming up. The event at Bowie is for middle school, and it should be a little better. We'll see. I'm being cautious. I'm hoping for the best, but I am prepared that if it doesn't work out favorably for me, I'm going to take my inventory that doesn't sell and just put it online for you all so that you can just buy it and have it available. I'll probably have a sale to, revamp my inventory. And let's not forget, I did get accepted into the farmers market for the summer, so I will have that throughout the summer that I'll be doing starting in June. Now, am I going to have the same inventory that I have now for June? I'm going to change some things up, mainly because I have a lot of spring items in my inventory right now because it is springtime. I'm going to shift it more so to beach and summery and more warm weathered items. So think marine animals, think big neon fluorescent colors, things that really pop for the summer. That's what's going to be the focus of my summer markets. And then of course my holiday markets are going to be coming up pretty soon. So look forward to me being in September, October, November. I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2. We'll see how it goes. And then of course December, my holiday markets are going to be up and running again. So the Midnight Crafters is still going to be around. I'm still going to keep it running. It's just going to have to run around a lot of what I've already have scheduled for my daytime job, if you will. And of course, family time is going to merge with crochet time a lot more. So I may not have as many clips for market prepping as I used to. You'll see probably more of the market day vlogs as opposed to the market prepping videos. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get some information and content to you. I'll probably go live a little more to make up for the vlogs that I won't be doing. But other than that, we'll see how this last market in May goes for me. I'm hoping that it goes well to keep my spirits up at least. But until then, I'll see you next time. But until next time, goodbye, farewell, and please take care.